Sister Wives Meri Brown reveals poor treatment by Kody post-divorce. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is getting a lot of attention following her emotional reunion with Tamron Hall, who used to be the Brown family's tell-all host. The two talked about many things from the show, including how hurt Tamron was when she got fired. But what surprised many viewers was when Meri revealed Kody's poor treatment post-divorce. Keep reading to see her statements. Sister Wives. Why was Tamron Hall fired? Tamron used to be the tell-all host of the Brown family for 4 seasons. It was even called Reunions back in the day, where Tamron asked many unfiltered questions for Kody and his now ex-wives. She said, "I, like millions of viewers, watch the family grow and change over time." However, Tamron and Meri both agreed that some family members don't like how she holds some of them accountable, which ultimately led to TLC's decision to cut ties with her. Tamron admitted she was sad about getting kicked out of the Brown family. The former Sister Wives tell-all host even remembered how amazing the Brown children were. Meri reveals poor treatment by Kody post-divorce. During Meri Brown's interview with Tamron Hall, she revealed how unkind Kody was towards her since their divorce. According to the Sister Wives star, her relationship with Kody nowadays is pretty non-existent, adding, "To be honest with you, I'm dealing with a lot of grief." Meri explained that she wasn't grieving over Kody. Instead, she was devastated about how their divorce didn't turn out the way she wanted it to be. Meri was hoping they would still be kind to each other post-divorce. But she agreed when Tamron asked her if Kody was unkind to her. Meri went on to say that she needed to protect her space and energy because of that. Meanwhile, many fans were happy about how Tamron's interview with Meri turned out. So fascinating to hear that Tamron could see how much Kody and Robyn were manipulating her way back when, and she could see that Robyn was not a true friend. The question Tamron asked about the tension between Meri and Robyn is exactly why we loved her as the host and interviewer. Great interview. For Tamron to do the final sit-down is a Sister Wives fan fantasy. Could you imagine Kody and Robyn's faces? Tamron is a real journalist. Kody was afraid of her. Sister Wives, Meri Brown said she was not in the place to divorce. Meri Brown also opened up about why she wasn't in the position to divorce back then. According to the Sister Wives star, it was a lot harder to legally divorce Kody compared to when she released herself from their church. She continued, "I was not in the place at the time to terminate it that way. But by the time that I ended it spiritually, I was like, I'm done, I'm out." Kody had to legally divorce Meri so he could marry his 4th wife, Robyn. Since then, things fell apart in the family as the 3 other wives saw Kody's growing favoritism towards Robyn. The second half of Season 19 will air on April 20, 2025. If you are looking for more Sister Wives news, come back to TV show's Ace for Bombshell. Meri says Kody's cruelty got worse after divorce. In the swirling aftermath of polygamy's most public unraveling, fans believed that Meri Brown had finally found peace after leaving her turbulent spiritual marriage to Kody Brown. But in a recent tell-all interview that shook the Sister Wives fandom to its core, Meri opened up about the painful truth that's been hiding behind her polished Instagram posts and inspirational captions. You think the worst is over when the marriage ends. But somehow, Kody made the silence afterward even louder than his rejection ever was. It's the bombshell no one saw coming, because while viewers had watched their relationship crumble slowly over seasons of reality TV, what they didn't see was how deep the pain ran after the cameras stopped rolling. The divorce that wasn't really a divorce. For years, Meri and Kody's marriage existed in limbo, spiritually married, legally divorced, and emotionally estranged. Their split wasn't official in the legal sense. They divorced in 2014 so Kody could adopt Robyn's kids, but it became spiritually final when Meri announced in early 2023 that she was permanently stepping away from the relationship. At the time, Kody's response was muted. He made vague, detached statements about letting people go and not chasing relationships anymore. But according to Meri, the real shock came after their public split. When Kody didn't just move on, he cut her out entirely. "It was like I died," Meri confessed, voice cracking. "No calls, no texts, not even a happy birthday. After 3 decades together, I became nothing to him. Just air." From first wife to forgotten, Meri was Kody's first wife. She stood by him when they had nothing, when their lives were all hand-me-down furniture, take-out dinners on folding tables, and dreams of a big, plural future. She was there through every financial storm, every move, every child added to the family. And yet, she says, none of it mattered in the end. People think the worst part was watching him fall in love with someone else. It wasn't. The worst part was watching him forget that I ever mattered to him at all. According to Meri, once she left, Kody erased her from his life. He no longer invited her to family gatherings. He ignored texts about shared family events and barely acknowledged her presence during filming. At one particularly tense birthday for one of their shared grandchildren, Kody reportedly showed up late and left early without even greeting Meri. "It's not just emotional cruelty," she explained. "It's the cold, calculated kind. He knows exactly how to punish you without raising his voice." Robyn's shadow still lingers. Many fans have long believed that Robyn, the fourth and now only remaining wife, played a major role in Kody's emotional withdrawal from the other women. But Meri dropped a surprising twist in her interview. "It wasn't Robyn telling him to ignore me. She didn't have to. He did it all on his own." Still, the sting of being replaced was undeniable. "I used to believe I was his foundation. Now I realize I was just his stepping stone." Meri went on to say that even in group family conversations, she felt like an outsider, like her opinions didn't matter. Her presence didn't shift the room. When you're no longer useful to Kody, he doesn't hate you. He just acts like you don't exist. A private message that broke her. In the interview, Meri shared a never-before-seen detail that left fans gutted. A private message Kody sent her shortly after she announced her departure from the family. The message, brief and cold, read, "I hope you find whatever you're looking for." Let's not pretend she cried for days after reading it. Not because she believed the words, but because it proved how easily he could rewrite their shared history. "We had happy times. We built a family. I was happy, at least for a while. And to have him deny that, it felt like he was erasing me." The Fallout fans didn't see. Behind the scenes, Meri was struggling. Though she kept up appearances on social media, posting uplifting quotes, business updates, and peaceful nature photos, she confessed that 2023 was one of the loneliest years of her life. "People saw the strong front, but I was crumbling. I'd spent 30 years in a relationship that ended without a thank you, without closure, without decency." Meri also revealed that she considered stepping away from sister wives entirely, but chose to stay, for now, not because of Kody, but because of her story. "I want women to know they're not crazy. When you're ignored, gaslit, erased, it's not your fault. You can still reclaim your worth." Healing, slowly. Meri has since thrown herself into healing. She's taken solo trips to the mountains of Utah, launched new business ventures, and reconnected with her family outside the Brown circle. She's even been seen with a mysterious man in a few recent photos, though she's keeping that part of her life private for now. I'm not rushing anything, but I'm open. Open to love, open to peace, open to being seen. She's also reportedly started therapy, something she encourages others to do. You don't come out of something like this unscathed. You need help to untangle all the knots he left behind. The family's response. As expected, Kody hasn't responded publicly to Meri's emotional revelations. Sources say he's unbothered and focused on his life with Robyn. Some close to the family even claim he was surprised by Meri's interview, believing she had moved on already. Christine, on the other hand, has shown quiet support. In a subtle nod, she shared a cryptic quote the day after Meri's interview aired. Just because someone cuts you off doesn't mean you were the problem. Fans took that as a silent show of solidarity. Janelle, who is also separated from Kody, liked several supportive posts about Meri on Instagram, but remains tight-lipped. Fans rally behind Meri. If Kody thought the public would side with his silent dismissal, he miscalculated. Social media lit up with support for Meri, with hashtags like #WeSeeYouMeri and #TeamMeri trending among sister wives circles. She gave him decades of her life. The least he could do is show her respect. Meri's strength is so inspiring. She's the quiet fighter. This is what emotional abuse looks like when it's not loud or violent. It's invisible. And Meri's finally shining a light on it. The future for Meri Brown. So what comes next for Meri? She's teased a memoir, though no official release date has been announced. She's also exploring a podcast aimed at helping women rebuild after toxic relationships. And as for love? It's not off the table, she smiled. But for now, I'm learning how to love myself again. That's the real work. Final words, a woman reclaimed. Meri ended her interview with a message not to Kody, but to the women watching her story unfold in real time. You can give someone your best years, your love, your loyalty, and they can still walk away like you are nothing. But that doesn't make you nothing. It just means they were never capable of seeing your worth. I see it now, and I'm never letting it go again. **** Sister Wives may have started as a show about a plural family, but Meri's story has become something much bigger. ***, a powerful narrative about loss, identity, and rediscovering your voice in the silence someone else tried to leave you with.